What's up, guys? So I'm gonna show you how I fill in these old door locks that I had. They had skeleton keys, and so once I took them out, they left these holes, and then they left a big hole in the middle. So I'm gonna show you how I fill that in because I would like to put a regular, newer style door lock in there. So I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna show you how it goes. So what I'm going to be using to fill in these holes, I got this 1-inch thick old plywood that I got. We're going to stuff through there. We're going to measure it. And I got this 3¼ inch round stock that I'm going to put in here. And you really don't need it to put in these holes. The Bondo wood filler that I'm going to use is really enough. But since I'm always a little overkill, and so it can be extra sturdy, I'm gonna put the round stock in there and the Bondo wood filler. But you really don't need both. But I'm just gonna use it. So first, what I do, I find my depth of this, and it a 3½ here, and this is about 4 inches long. So here you see I'm transferring my measurements to the wood. Then once I got that all cut out, I'm hammering that piece that I cut out into the big hole in the side of the door so that later on I can fill it in with Bondo. Now we take the 3¼ inch round stock. So here you see me pushing in my round stock, and I'm taking my saw and I'm cutting it away. Now I'm going to use some of this Bondo wood filler to fill in the top of this and to fill in the little holes over here and the little extra little screw holes from when I took the door plate off. So pop that off, and you got this, mix this with a little bit of hardener, and I got a old piece of cardboard. I'm going to put it on, and that's it. So you don't here. So with this hardener, this cream hardener, you don't need a whole lot. You just put a little bit, like a little dab of blue, little bit of blue, boom. That's enough. And all you do is you want to mix it. Oh shoot. You just want to mix it. Oh shoot. You want to mix it in with the brown until you don't see no more blue. That's all you want to do. Now we just start applying it, filling it in. So as you can see, it all dried up, and so now I got my palm sander. And I got about 120 grit sandpaper on here, and I'm just gonna sand it down, knock it down, and see if I like it. And if I see some spots that I don't like, I'm going to add a little bit more Bondo before I drill a hole. So let's get the sanding. So this, I'm gonna probably add a little bit more Bondo to this because I didn't fill in right here and here, and I want to fill in these little cracks. I'm gonna try to knock it down a little bit better. But this side, I probably won't add no more Bondo to. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We're gonna flip the door over and we're gonna see what it look like. All right, so now my Bondo is all done dried up. It looks good how I want it. So I'm going to take my Milwaukee door hole saw kit, and I'm going to place it on there on the side and just tighten it up, put it like right in the center. And then I'm going to drill me a hole for the door handle. and on the side for the door lock and the latch. And this is the self-adjusting one, so that's why I like the Milwaukee one opposed to the other one. It self-centers it as you tighten it. It self-centers it, so put it about right there. That looks good, about where I want it, and start drilling. So now we got our 1-inch hole saw blade on here, and we're gonna start drilling in this hole right here. And okay, so now that we have that, once we take this off, we're gonna take this off. And as you can see, we got our hole. Looks good. We got the hole on the side. All right, but now we still have to add one more thing. So as you can see, on most door locks, they have this, I don't know what you call this around it, but if you put it on here, it won't sit flush. So we need this to be recessed in here. So I got this thing from Ryobi right here. It creates that, and it has a little blade for the router. So I'll take my router here and put that tool in there. And so what you do to line this up, you put this over the hole, and then you slide that over, so that way you lined up with your hole, and you clamp it down like so it's holding in place. And then you pull that out so you see it's lined up, so you can get you a nice little recess around it. And then you take the blade out, and we got a nice cut, so that should fall right in there like so. See, now it's flush. And this is how I take an old door with skeleton key locks and Bondo it, use my Milwaukee door lock installation kit and drill new holes, and use the Ryobi router latch tool to cut the hole for the latch plate, so it can be nice and flush.